Hey, I'm live. Welcome. So before I get started here, I'm going to just kind of send some invites out, and then we'll get started. How you guys doing? If you are here, let me know you're here by saying something in the comments. See if I'm pulling up here. Yay! Okay. Just wave. Sending a few out. Okay. I've got a pretty awesome spread behind me. Are you checking it out? See what is back there. Got my diffuser blowing and I am ready to roll. So we'll get started here in a few more seconds. Anybody else who wants to jump on, they can jump on. Hey, there's Koza, there's my husband. Hello, husband. He is in Tennessee right now, in Nashville. Super jealous, but he has brownie points because the man would not go to the Grand Ole Opry without me. So romantic. Awesome. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So if you jumping in, just jump in whenever. I'm going to just do a quick introduction real quick, and I've got a presentation here I'm going to use kind of if you see me glancing off to the side, just because I don't want to miss anything. I've been preparing. I'm so excited. I'm happy to have you join me today to talk about how healthy can be simple. I'm not going to pretend that I know everything. I know some things. I probably don't know a lot of things, but I have learned some things on how healthy is important to me now more than ever, with raising my kids and just some stuff that I've been through in my personal journey through this life. So I'm excited to have you join me today. I'll try and keep this right around a half an hour, maybe a little shorter if we can get through it, and then I'll answer questions as we kind of get through. But I just wanted to just welcome you. I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate. I'm an educator with doTERRA. I've teamed up with a bunch of awesome ladies who I've learned so much from, and there's just so many people in this amazing company that is willing to just share. And so I'm excited to kind of just pay it forward now and share with you guys some of the great tips that I have learned with using doTERRA essential oils as a natural solution to my health. So if you're new, if you're brand new to doTERRA, or if maybe you're not part of doTERRA, but you're interested in learning about what are essential oils and what are they all about, I just want to welcome you. doTERRA at its core is all about empowering you through education and through equipping. So you here are interested, right? If you're logging in or you're watching right now, something has piqued your interest about living healthy. So you choosing to incorporate, or just by being interested, you are having a proactive role in your wellness. The resources that doTERRA has are limitless. So you are equipping yourself with tools to tackle 80% or more of your health care. For the other 20% or so, you're surrounded by healthcare professionals, by professionals in the health industry, that will support those needs as well. So welcome to learning more about doTERRA essential oils and as a natural solution. And the whole theme with today and what we're going to talk about is getting back to basics. There's a lot of really great diets out there and so much research being done about feeling your body right and how to lose weight and all this stuff. So basically today we're going to keep things pretty general, but it's going to be really getting back to basics. I want you to think about why you're here, why you're tuning into this video. And I want you to begin to think about what brought you to this event. Grab a pen and paper and we will go ahead and get started. So what's your why? First thing, some people just have an interest in natural solutions. Some people, maybe it's you, have a general and health and wellness need that you're trying to meet. Maybe it's a desire for a lifestyle change. Maybe you've learned about doTERRA essential oils and you want to get the discount on products. You know, whatever it is, think about what your why is, take note of it, and maybe I'll hopefully give you some answers to those, or give you some insight to your why, and answer any questions you may have as we go along. So real quick disclaimer, be sure to always consult your physician before you make any changes to your wellness. If it's your diet, if it's any medication, if you're changing your medication, or you're deciding, you know what, I'm going to say no to my meds and go to essential oils, I'm going to tell you right now, don't do that. Talk to your doctor. If you're going to incorporate any supplements into your daily habits, talk to your doctor as well. The information that I'm going to share with you today is general information. It's not intended to diagnose any medical condition or to replace the healthcare professionals at all. We want you to work with your healthcare professional to design a comprehensive approach to your wellness needs. doTERRA, we've got this fun little slide up here that shows like two hearts together, and they're like in love and on the sand, on the beach. And basically what it is, what our goal is to marry Western practices with natural solutions. We do not want to replace your healthcare. That's not what we're looking to do. There's a lot of great research done both on the Western side of medicine and a natural side, a naturopathic route. So what we hope to do is be a supplement to healthcare. doTERRA is making groundbreaking research done on some of these great products that I have up here today. And as we move along, and if you're interested in learning more about some of that stuff, just connect with me at the end, and I can share some of that research with you as well. So, all right. So why doTERRA? There's lots of essential oil companies out there. Why did I choose doTERRA? Well, for one, I was a big skeptic in the beginning. I didn't trust essential oils. I was interested because of my own needs or my own health issues that I was experiencing about 10 years ago, moving here to Utah. And I needed something different than what Western medicine was providing, unfortunately, because the medicine that I was being recommended I couldn't take if we were trying to expand our family, caused birth defects and things like that, and we knew we wanted to grow our family, so I needed another solution. So I had to really kind of dig in and read up on this whole naturopathic route and what were essential oils, and I heard a lot of things, negative things about ingesting essential oils and taking them internally and things like that. And so why doTERRA? Well, what I've learned is that doTERRA is a gold standard for essential oils. The plants are harvested and the plants are grown and the oils are harvested in their natural habitat. There's no fillers, there's no synthetic ingredients, there's no harmful contaminants. Third-party lab testing in a 4-step CPTG process is done on every batch of essential oil. So even before it is manufactured to sell or to be used for wellness, it's gone through extensive third-party testing. The research is extensive, and guess what? Healthcare professionals are actually listening. They're listening now. And what I'm so excited about is that this is like this time right now with doTERRA and essential oils and natural solutions. It's revolutionary. It's becoming a lifestyle, and things in the medical community are happening, and they're happening fast. Hey Lisa, hey Sheila, got a few in there. So it's really cool to see all the stuff that's happening. So healthcare professionals are listening, and things are happening. So it's a great time to learn more about essential oils and to learn more about doTERRA. doTERRA has a pyramid structure when it comes to their wellness philosophy. Because we are an education-based company, typically in our Western culture, we typically like to just take care of our immediate needs without really looking into the cause of things, right? And doTERRA is not like that. We have a wellness philosophy where it's about lifestyle, okay? A healthy lifestyle is built on the foundation of nutrition, exercise, rest, and limiting toxic exposure, so reducing those things that are harmful to your body and to the environment. We're doing less of that and more of those other things. Create this wellness pyramid that's foundational from eating right, exercising, rest and management, and reducing our toxic load. And then there at the top of the triangle, we have informed self-care and we have proactive medical care. So basing that as our foundation, as our lifestyle, okay, you are having a proactive role in your medical care, and you are informed in your self-care. Informed self-care and proactive medical care using essential oils is more effective when it's built on those foundations of a healthy lifestyle, of eating right, exercising, rest management, and reducing toxic load. So you guys ready to be transformed? If you are, then give me a thumbs up in the video. Wah, wah, wah. If you're watching, give me a thumbs up, give me a wave or whatever if you're ready to be transformed. Balance is the key to everything. What we do, what we think, what we say, what we eat, what we feel, they all require an awareness, and through this awareness we can grow. That's a quote from Koi Fresco. And so to achieve that elevated wellness, we need to first understand the components that contribute to our wellness. We must adopt and maintain. Hey Sheila, oh, there's a thumbs up. We must adopt and maintain a healthy lifestyle through smart choices. When we wake up and we choose to adopt these habits, we are increasing our chances of living a significantly longer, better, and a happier life. Are we ever perfectly balanced? No, we're not. We're never perfectly balanced. I just think about my role as a parent. And you know, I think about all those books out there that tons of people have made tons of money on how to be a good mom, or, you know, A plus B equals whatever when it comes to parenting. It's an ebb and flow. I think of my own parenting and the highs of it, the lows of it, the moments of success and the moments of failure. We have to embrace all of that, okay? Because it's a lifestyle. We're going to have moments where we're going to do really, really well, and then there's moments where we're going to not do so well. So what do? We just, again, it's a lifestyle. We don't quit. We just keep moving forward in that positive direction. And the more we make those positive choices, because it is a choice, it's about making smart choices when you wake up in the day, in the beginning of the day, and you choose what are you going to do with yourself that day, okay? And then you go out and you do it. Okay, the more you do that, the more your body creates those habits, and you're creating those healthy neurons, those connections in the brain, and the lifestyle starts to change. Your wellness gets better. You start to feel better. You start to think better about yourself. You have beliefs that are better. So it's all about, again, waking up and deciding what you're going to do and then doing it. So let's talk about our physical needs. What you put into your body becomes your body, okay? If you want a high energy, vibrant, light, high functioning body, then you need to put high energy, vibrant, high functioning fuel into your body. A daily supplement like doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack, and I'm going to talk about that more here in a second, and energizing essential oils are great ways to supplement a healthy food diet. Now that's the key right there too, right? Healthy food diet, you have to already be implementing those steps. So like I said, we'll talk more about the supplements and the oils here in a minute, but I want to dive deeper into what this means about a healthy foods diet. So let's define the Western diet. Go ahead and comment. Go and start blowing me up. What are some thoughts that you have about the Western diet? If you can think of one word to define our Western diet, write it down. Type it out. Let me see it. The first word that I think of when I think of our Western diet is kind of a nice word. It's a word that I wouldn't necessarily like pull away from, but it can be a trap, okay? And the word I'm thinking of is abundance. Eating too much. Over the past 30 years, we've increased our intake of fatty processed foods while getting little to no exercise and nearly enough sleep, like minimal sleep. Fried food, there we go. Yep, lots of fried food, lots of saturated fat. Okay, so the Western diet is made up of foods that loaded with saturated fats, refined sugars, contains little fiber, contains little healthy fats like omega-3 fatty acids. So according to a study published in 2016, more than half of Americans' calories come from ultra-processed foods, which contain tons of sodium, synthetic trans fats, and artificial sweeteners to make them more flavorful and to extend their shelf life. Sugar, fried, yep, all that, yuck. Some ultra-processed foods include certain breads like white bread, potato chips, packaged foods, frozen pizza, candy, soda. And we wonder why we suffer from heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, some cancers, autoimmune diseases. The Western diet is taking its toll on our health. Yeah. And not to mention, let's get into our gut, okay? The Western diet is taking its toll on our gut, the bacteria that's in our gut to help our bodies process food. The digestive tract is home to millions of microorganisms. Bacteria, yeast, fungi, and viruses, collectively known as microbiome. These help the body to digest food, prevent infections, regulate our metabolism, and control the immune system. An ideal gut environment is one that's packed with diverse bacteria. Research is showing that eating a high-fat, high-sugar diet kills off the essential bacteria in the gut, throwing it completely off balance and causing certain bodily mechanisms like the immune system to malfunction. Have you ever heard about your gut being referred to as like your second brain? It's so true. If your gut malfunctions, then we have entire body systems that are affected. So what do? Well, we eat less salt, we eat less sugar. Got people coming in. We eat less salt and sugar. You keep your gut healthy with more plant-based foods. That means eating more vegetables, eating more fruit, which are high in fiber. You eat more herbs and spices, and you choose whole grains rather than refined grains. Okay, another thing, you can replace bad fat with healthy fat. We've got an abundance of omega-6s in our diet, but omega-3s are harder to come by. There's those healthy fats that are in fish. So eat moderate amounts of polyunsaturated, monounsaturated fats found in foods such as salmon, oils from plants, including canola, olive oil, peanuts, sunflower, as well as some nuts and seeds. doTERRA has a great omega supplement I'm going to talk about here in just a little bit. I don't want to get too much into it right now, but you can also limit your processed foods. Certain foods are minimally processed and contain ample amounts of nutrients, include canned beans, frozen fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nut butters, packaged nuts, hummus, canned and frozen fish. So those are processed foods, but they are still have nutrients in them that are good for your body. All right, and then that leads me talking about supplementing. So after you base your diet off of a whole foods diet, okay, decreasing those processed foods, limiting the salts and sugars, then we can implement also a supplement, a healthy supplement. So I want to talk to you guys about omegas. doTERRA's Vitality Pack, Lifelong Vitality Pack. It comes in a 3-pack, so there's the Alpha CRS, okay? The Alpha CRS, this blend is of supplements, supports healthy inflammatory response. It supports cellular immune function. It supports mental clarity and healthy brain function. And it supports cellular energy by supporting healthy mitochondrial production and supporting metabolic factors and energy production. So Alpha CRS, it's basically the cellular longevity blend. It is also the cellular energy blend. Anybody that you talk to from doTERRA who takes these supplements, the Alpha CRS combined with the Z Omega and the VMZ, the first thing they'll tell you is they notice a tremendous increase in their energy. These supplements are amazing when it comes to mental clarity, when it comes to energy production. You don't get that 2 o'clock in the afternoon drop. You know, they're just a great supplement to keep your body functioning optimally throughout the entire day. Okay, now Alpha CRS, that's the main one that's going to contribute to the energy. All right, then we have the Z Omegas. Now I talked about the Omegas, the healthy fats, just a few minutes ago. The Z Omega are the essential fatty acids. They have a carotenoid blend, and they also contain the CPTG, doTERRA's certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. The Z-Omega promotes healthy skin. They support healthy joint function and comfort. They support cardiovascular health and support muscular strength and endurance. Great for brain function. There's also a children's supplement line that I actually take, that my little ones take too. It's the A to Z supplement that doTERRA has, and then the IQ Mega, which is the fatty acids for kids, and it's a great supplement as well. If you're interested in learning more about that, then I can add a little link to it in the bottom of the comments. And then the other one that comes in this packet is the Microplex VMC. These are the essential vitamins and essential minerals that are not provided in our Western diet. So these fight free radicals with antioxidants of A, C, and E. They support healthy metabolism and cellular energy, supports healthy digestion, and it has 22 essential vitamins and minerals to support normal growth, the functioning, and maintenance of our cells. So getting down to that cellular level, our bodies need proper fuel, right, to function. What happens when we're not properly fueled? Well, our systems begin to crash. We're depleted, right? So incorporating a healthy foods diet and supplementing with a great supplement like doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality supplements, and these come with a guarantee as well. It's a 30-day supply in all three of these, okay? And it's guaranteed. So if you start taking these and you're taking them as recommended and you're not liking them, then doTERRA will 100% refund you your the cost for these. So they're a great product, and I've never met somebody who has stopped taking these because they didn't work. So yeah, great supplement there. All right. I want to talk a little bit more before we switch topics here about a little bit more about supplements with gut health. There's a few. doTERRA does have other supplements to support healthy gut. There's a Digest Zen line that includes the Digest Zen essential oil. It's a digestive blend. And they also come in soft gels. And when you take these, they are designed to ease queasiness and soothe stomach discomfort after trying new foods. Any type of stomach discomfort, nausea, that kind of thing. Digest Zen is a great essential oil to support any type of indigestion, stomach discomfort like that. The soft gels are great because they're convenient. Whatever's in this, the same blend that's in the essential oil, and it's a blend of, I'll just read it to you real quick. It's peppermint, anise, ginger root, caraway, coriander, tarragon, and fennel. What the exact blend that's in here is actually in the soft gels. They're just a little bit more convenient to take because they're already in that pill that you can take, that soft gel. There's also doTERRA Digest tabs, and these are like the antacid tablets. That's all natural. So though you think about those heartburn tablets that you buy at the gas station or at Walgreens or whatever, Digest tabs are the natural solution to that type of feeling. They're to neutralize and reduce acid. They're formulated with calcium carbonate. And they also have the Digest Zen blend in those as well. There's also Digest Zen TerraZyme. And TerraZyme contains a blend of active whole food enzymes supporting healthy metabolism, foods, and digestion. It helps your body to, it helps to provide your digestive tract with those enzymes to break down food and allow those nutrients to be absorbed through your gut. There's also the GX Assist that doTERRA has, which is a great cleansing for your gut. If you're looking to detox, the GX Assist is a great product to use along with the TerraZyme. And the ingredients in the GX Assist create an unfriendly environment for your digestive tract to potential threats that cause digestive issues. So any of that bad bacteria that's in your gut, it's going to help get rid of a lot of that bad bacteria. It creates that unfriendly environment for your body just to cleanse, to just dump and get out. Then there's the PB Assist. PB Assist is a great supplement that's packed with probiotics. It encourages the growth of good bacteria in your gastrointestinal tract, and it also supports your metabolism and better absorption of nutrients from food. Then the last one real quick I'll just go over is the Zendocrine soft gel. Zendocrine essential oil is supportive of the liver. It supports the liver and detoxification of the body systems, and it's another great one to add if you're looking to detox. All right, so in a nutshell, there you go. Healthy fuel. Healthy step number one is proper fuel, right? Fueling your body well, taking care of your body's needs through what you are taking in is going to have a huge, huge impact on your health. I would say about 80% of our issues are probably because of what we're putting in our bodies. So if you start with fueling your body right, you're on the right track. So that will lead us to physical support when it comes to being active, being physically active. There's a lot of things that you can do to be physically active. It doesn't require a gym membership. However, I work at a gym. I teach group fitness classes. I love the idea of being in a community with other people to work out together. We inspire one another. It's a great way, but I understand that's not for everybody as well. So there's great things that you can do at your home, at your office, just to stay active throughout the day with biking, skiing, going for a walk, going for a jog. There's climbing, dancing, lots of great things that you can do to promote physical activity throughout your day. It doesn't require owning a gym membership. Your body was built to move. As you enjoy some kind of active, hey Donna, as you enjoy some kind of active moment every day, your body systems will have good reasons to stay active and stay healthy. There's some great essential oils to help promote physical support. When it comes to being active, doTERRA's Deep Blue line is a great essential oil line, product line I should say. That's great for people who are active. Deep Blue Rub is one of my best friend essential oils. It's actually a lotion, it's a rub. And it's not just for gym rats, okay? So if you have any chronic pain, or if you experience any stiffness or tightness in your joints, Deep Blue is a great essential oil to massage into those areas where you're experiencing that pain. And it helps promote healthy circulation. It has essential oils in here that are actually restorative as well. So you're not just, getting an essential oil or a product. You're not just getting something that's going to feel good and tingly on your back, but it's actually going to help restore anything that's injured. Okay, if you have any inflammation or any minor injuries back, in that area that has that pain, Deep Blue Rub has essential oils in there that are healing and restorative. So it's going to actually help heal those areas that are injured. The Deep Blue Rub has the Deep Blue essential oil in it. Okay, and the ingredients that are in Deep Blue essential oil are wintergreen, peppermint, ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, German chamomile, and osmanthus. Great blend of essential oils to soothe, to heal, and to restore and reduce inflammation. So lots of great benefits there. Then there's also the Deep Blue polyphenol complex. And this is the essential, this has frankincense in it, curcumin, ginger, green tea, pomegranate extract, and resveratrol, and grapeseed extract. And this is a great polyphenol blend to help to, again, if you've had a really long day, either at the gym or laboring at a work site or something that's causing you pain, polyphenol. This is a great essential oil again, or a great blend, proprietary blend to help just heal the body and restore those tissue muscles. Okay. Then there is the Breathe. Oh, let's talk about Aroma Touch real quick. Aroma Touch is another great essential oil. It's the massage blend. So again, a long day at the office or at work or at the gym or whatever it is, Aroma Touch is a great essential oil that's going to promote healthy circulation. Again, restorative as well. It's going to reduce inflammation, and it's going to help bring that good blood flow. It has essential oils in it that are cypress, peppermint, marjoram, basil, grapefruit, and lavender. It's very soothing, and it has a great aroma to it as well. It's one that you can massage. Just have a friend, a husband or spouse, massage, or wife as massage this into areas. You can rub it into your back, into your neck, in those joints, again, to help promote healthy circulation if you're feeling sore or have some pain that you're trying to deal with. All right, another product line I want to talk about real quick is Breathe. Breathe is a great essential oil for helping with physical needs as far as opening up the airways. This is a product that I love to use, especially here in Utah right now with how bad our air quality is. Breathe has essential oils that are going to help open up the airways. It's going to help reduce mucus in the lungs and the bronchioles and in the sinuses, and just open you up. It's going to decongest. It's going to help get rid of anything that you have. It's also going to help fight off any bacteria that is being stored in the sinuses and the bronchioles. It's got great essential oils just to kind of, again, if you feel any congestion, any tightness in the chest, any tightness of your breathing, Breathe essential oil is a great one to have in your toolkit to help. I also like using Breathe before I teach my classes at the gym because it just, again, when I teach classes being here in Utah, you just kind of sinuses start to dump. So this is one that just kind of opens me up before I teach, and so I'm not dripping all the nasty all over the mic and all that stuff. So it's a great one to have. And the Breathe essential oil actually comes with a vapor stick that I use on my boys. I love it. We've completely replaced Vicks Vapor Rub, and we use our Breathe vapor stick instead. And then they have the respiratory drops as well. These are like cough drops. You would take them. I love the flavor. They're menthol flavor, and you can use these. They help freshen your breath as well. But it just soothes and cools your airways, nasal airways, and helps to, again, promote healthy breathing and opening up the airways and lungs while reducing mucus. It's a great line there. All right. And then the On Guard line real quick I'll talk about. On Guard is the protective blend. They have the throat drops as well. And these are immunity boosting throat drops. There's the On Guard essential oil. Okay, this is leading essential oils, wild orange. It also has clove bud, which is an amazing antioxidant, cinnamon, bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So this is one that we use in our diffuser almost every single day. Right now I'm diffusing something else, but it's great, especially entering into the colder months as we're starting to get, into fall. People start to get sick. On Guard is one that's great to diffuse. You can also put this on topically. A little bit goes a long way, so use a carrier oil on your kiddos. Just one drop with a fractionated coconut oil. You can rub it down the spine, the bottoms of the feet, and it's a great way just to boost their immunity and help their bodies to fight off environmental threats. And then there's the On Guard Protective Plus, and I love these. So these are On Guard. Okay, essential oil plus bonus essential oils. So they also have black pepper. They have Melissa, which is an amazing antiviral. It's a very expensive essential oil too. To get it in its purest form, lemon balm is another name for it, and it's super, super expensive. But it's in this, right? And these are about like $30 a bottle with a wholesale account. So there's black pepper, there's oregano, and oregano is an amazing antibacterial. And there is also, Melissa, amazing antiviral. And we've replaced like our NyQuil, okay, Dayquil, NyQuil. Anything that you're going to take when you're starting to feel those glands to get swollen, you're starting to get congested. This is one that you would want to take every single day, 3 times a day, and take it for 10 days, just like how you would in regular antibacterial to help fight off that infection. Now, if you're taking these and you're still feeling sick, like I said, go see your doctor. Okay, you may need a stronger antibiotic. But these are a great way for you to start. Get ahead of it. And you may not need to. You may not need to go to the doc. But it's a great way to be more proactive in your health care. All right. Oh, it's good stuff. I love it. The On Guard Plus, I have to always make sure I have a bottle of these. And I'm like almost out. I think I have just a couple left. But these are great. And something that I like to do with these too, just as a little tip, because these are soft gels and they have the Melissa in it. But if I want my kids to be able to use this if they're starting to feel sick, I just take a soft gel and I poke a hole in it, because there's the essential oil blend inside the soft gel, and then I squeeze it, and then I apply that on the bottoms of their feet, because my little ones obviously can't ingest soft gel, but I can use a little bit of what's in that soft gel and rub it on the bottoms of the feet. That way they're getting that extra dose of the black pepper, the oregano, and the super expensive Melissa. Look it up. It's like a $135 bottle, the Melissa is. But these make it worth it, because it's in that. So good stuff. All right, let's get on track here. We're getting close to the end. Okay, so let's talk about mental support real quick. We've talked about our physical needs. I want to talk about mental support too. So the brain is more muscle than an organ, okay? So things that you can do to help support your brain, right, is to seek out challenges, okay? Just like with body weight training, okay? When we want to get stronger, what do? We, have to apply some resistance, right, to our muscles to help strengthen them. So that means sometimes with our brains, we have to get outside our comfort zone, okay? We need a little bit of resistance in our brain. And that sometimes means being open to perspective. And in our culture right now, that's hard. That's a hard thing to do. And, I just encourage you guys out there, if you're watching, to be kind to one another. It's so sad to see just the way our culture is unraveling a little bit. So encourage you to be open to perspective, be open to understanding somebody and their story. And maybe you can't relate to them, but you can listen to them in respect. So my kids love to watch Brain Games. It's this awesome show on Netflix, and it's hilarious. But they love it because sometimes they'll watch it and be like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, look at that. I didn't even know that, it was like that." Or it shows an illusion, and then it kind of, you see a perspective from a different angle, and it changes everything. So be open to perspective, be open to changing your mind on things as well. But also seek out those challenges that are going to strengthen your brain. Read. Journal, reflect on things. Those are all great things that you can do to help support yourself mentally. There's some great essential oils that you can apply as well while you're doing those, those tips. Frankincense is a great essential oil. I love this essential oil. It is very grounding. It's very soothing mentally. It is amazing to help with memory. This is one that we like to have diffusing during study time because it helps with focus. You can use frankincense and actually peppermint together. Peppermint helps with recollection, actually. So when you blend frankincense and peppermint together, you have the focus and the memory happening, and then you have the benefits that are going to help to recall. So like when they go and take that test at school that they studied for while they're diffusing peppermint and frankincense, it's going to help support that. So they're great essential oils to help support you mentally, you and your children. Frankincense is the king of essential oils because of how versatile it is. When in doubt, use frankincense. It's great for inflammation. It's great for immune response. It's great for skin. It's very healing. It does something with the cells. Frankincense, the best way for me to think about it is it makes your cells smarter. So when you take frankincense internally, your cells kind of do something. They kind of get a little excited. And then the essential oils get kind of bossy, and your cells start doing things that they were supposed to do, maybe that they weren't doing before. And frankincense is just a miracle in what it does and how it supports your body. There's so much research being done right now on what frankincense is doing in the medical community. And so if you want to know more, let me know, and I can tag you to some great research studies on frankincense. So great one for mental support. And then another one I'll talk about here real quick is balance. And I love balance because it has frankincense in it. It also has a few other essential oils. Now, this is one that you cannot intake internally, but this is a great one that you can apply topically or diffuse. And it's very grounding as well. So it has frankincense in it. It also has spruce hoe wood in it, blue tansy and blue chamomile, which are very soothing and relaxing. And it has osmanthus in it, which is a very sweet and kind of like a luring essential oil. It's great. It's got a kind of a sweet, woodsy aroma to it. So these three, balance, peppermint, and frankincense, are my top uses for mental support. There's lots of others out there though, but these are the ones that I use mostly in my home to help provide mental support for me and my family. Okay. All right, and that leads us almost to the end. We are talking about emotional support next. So, by nature, humans are like pack animals. Would you agree or disagree? Agree? Disagree? Agree. We're social beings. So many of us who are introverts, we prefer spending a lot of time alone. But sometimes what happens is when we're introverts and we spend a lot of time alone, is we can kind of get weird. And I hope this doesn't offend anybody, okay? I'm not trying to get too technical about things, but when we spend day after day alone, things can happen. We start to kind of become isolated, and we don't know how to socialize, right? And society is changing. So maybe how you were socializing, at one point, and then, 10 years happens and you're, maybe say a hermit for those 10 years. And then you try and go out and socialize in an environment where, it's not like how it was 10 years ago. You're going to probably be looked at kind of weird or, and not to quick to judge, but it's just truth. It's just the way it is. We need interaction with others for our brain to function. Work provides plenty of this, of course, but it provides much more than just social stimulation. We mourn when we lose someone we love. We get excited about babies and about marriages. We get angry when someone hurts us or if someone hurts someone we love, right? We are beautiful and emotional beings with diverse personalities and with diverse backgrounds. I like to think of us as like a mosaic, right? When we all come together with all these diverse personalities and diverse backgrounds, we can create something beautiful, right? We are naturally pack animals, right? Like pack animals. We need each other. We need people to survive and to interact and to be healthy. So how do we deal? How do we cope emotionally? And there's a lot of real famous people out there who've made a lot of money about writing books about this very topic, coping. Many things that impact our emotions and stresses can influence how we think, how we respond, and how we behave. Lots of money made on this subject. How do we cope with stress? What are the coping skills? Stressing over exams, conflict, marriages, interviews, money, and then how do we cope with it? Drink alcohol, we go to some support program, we have fun, we don't cope, we deal, we avoid. There's lots of things that we do as humans, but there's ways that you can develop those positive coping skills. And so I'm going to talk about a few here, just to highlight a few that I like to incorporate for emotional support. So emotional and physical stressors are the root of illnesses and disease. Your doctor will tell you if you're holding on to weight, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're not resting, if you're not coping with your stress, your body's going to hold on to that weight, right? So it can lead us to a lot of diseases and a lot of ailments. So we want to create space for good tools to reduce stresses in your life. Meditation is a great way to cope. Yoga is another great way. I love to practice yoga. I don't practice it enough in my life, but it's a great way to kind of have your mind even cope, right, mentally. Reflection is a great thing to do to cope as well with emotional support, stresses, journaling, getting your thoughts on paper. If you have somebody that you can talk to, that you can trust, that's not going to judge you or whatever, just a great safe accountability partner to provide you some emotional support as well. Sometimes getting those things said out loud in a safe setting is a great way to cope. And then the last thing that is so important, I think, that sometimes we don't do, especially as moms, for those moms that are watching, is take time for ourselves, right? I've heard so many times, countless times of moms who do not take time for themselves because they think it's selfish. They think it's selfish to do that, to step away from their children and to go make time for themselves. Let me tell you, Mom, it is not selfish for you to do that. It is for your good. It is for the good of your family. It is for the good of your children for you to do that. Take that time. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, you know. It can be 20 minutes in a book, right? Because I said in a book, yep. It could be going for a walk. You know, have a neighbor watch your kids for you for 25 minutes or 30 minutes for you to just do something, you know, at your house. Have an hour of peace and quiet, you know, just for you. Taking time for yourself is not selfish. Because when you don't do that, you're not functioning optimally. The stresses of life are going to start to weigh you down, and then you're not going to respond well to your kids. You're not going to respond well in those relationships. I know this all too well. So take time for yourself. And then there's some great essential oils, of course, I'm going to talk about here that can help support this as well. One of my favorites right now, this is my season of peace. This is a great essential oil for emotional support. I love this. It helps to promote feelings of contentment, of composure, of reassurance. When I'm starting to feel anxious about something, or if I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, this is a great essential oil to help bring me back. Because I need that peace in my mind, and this helps kind of promote that. That the aroma of it just helps promote those feelings even more. It's a great essential oil to apply to pulse points. It's a great one to put over your heart. You could even diffuse this. I like the Peace Touch because it comes in a roller ball, but they do have one that comes in a bottle that you can drip into your diffuser and have diffusing in your workspace or at your home. It's a great one. Another great one, this is the one that I have actually diffusing right now. It's called Elevation. And Elevation is doTERRA's joyful blend, and it helps to elevate the mood and promote feelings of confidence and increased energy. It's a citrus blend. I love the aroma, and for me, it just kind of helps boost the mood. When everyone is just kind of like blah, Elevation is one to just kind of get, you know, it's a happy oil. It's great it's great for increasing joy and uplift the feelings. There's a few other ones that I actually don't have. Balance is another one great for emotional support with Serenity. I love blending Serenity. Ooh, I didn't talk about sleep. I'm gonna talk about that here in a second. Serenity is doTERRA's restful blend, and they also have a complex that you can take as well to take if you need an extra dose to help you sleep better at night. But I love to blend Balance and Serenity as well. I call this Bliss together because it just helps. The aroma helps to ground me, and the Serenity has lavender and Roman chamomile in it, and ylang ylang, and what else? I used to have this memorized. Cedarwood in it, which helps to promote REM sleep if you're using it for sleep, that dreamlike state. It also has vetiver and marjoram in it. And it's got a sweet aroma to it. So these two together, I love if I need a mommy timeout. That's one if I'm feeling extra irritable, I'll put those two in my diffuser, or I'll put them on my pulse points and go sit for 5 minutes by myself. There's a few other ones that I just want to talk about really quick. There's Console, and doTERRA's Console is a great essential oil that I've used during a season in my life. So last summer, I had a family member that commit suicide, and it was very hard for me. I ended up going back to Alaska to be near my family when that happened, to just kind of just provide support and just be present with everybody. And Console was one that I used a lot during that time. And it was really great to just kind of, it has a sweet floral aroma to it, and it just helps to promote feelings of comfort. It helps kind of promote an emotional healing kind of ambiance in the aroma. And it helps, I think it helps with the morning too, because through that time, the morning is healthy, but it just kind of helped. The aroma was kind of just, it was like welcoming in the morning. I felt like holding on to those feelings and the anger and the things that I was, feeling during that time. Obviously, it wasn't going to be healthy for me. And Console was a great essential oil to kind of help those come out, those emotions come out, those words come out with my family members in a safe place. It was a great essential oil to have in my toolkit. I'll just say that, just put it like that. And then another one is Motivate. Motivate is a great essential oil as well. It helps to promote feelings of confidence and courage, and it helps to replace negative emotions like guilt and pessimism. It has a touch blend. It's a mint and a citrus blended together, so it's very energizing as well. So, all right. So that leads me almost to closing. So we've been on here for a little while, but I want to make sure I don't skip out on this closing. So, let's go back to you thinking about your why you're here, why you're watching this video. Are you open to natural solutions in your home? Are you open to natural solutions in your healthcare? Would you be open to trying a sample for yourself? I have a plethora of essential oils, and part of being a wellness advocate is that I get to share, and I love to share my essential oils. You talk to anybody I know, they're like, she's always giving them away. So I'm always sharing. I love to share. I'd love to bring some samples to you. I can put them in the mail. I'm sending samples out in the mail all the time. So reach out to me. And hey, Jeremy, got people jumping in. So reach out to me if you're interested in a sample, if you're open to trying. Now, if you've tried essential oils and you've been on maybe the verge of enrollment, and you're like, oh, doTERRA, I've heard of it. It's multi-level marketing, right? Like, stay away. Let me tell you, okay? Multi-level marketing company has had a bad rap in the past, okay? doTERRA's essential oil company, yes, it is multi-level marketing. It has a pyramid structure. However, the simplicity of enrollment is very similar to having Costco membership. So if you want to enroll and not do anything else, like you don't want to sell, you don't want to, be told how much you have to buy, a certain amount a month, doTERRA is that company. It's all about just giving you the tools to educate you on essential oils, and then if you want to enroll and order whenever you want, however often you want to, with no extra charges, that's what it's about. The $35 enrollment fee gives you a wholesale membership for 1 year, okay? And then if you decide that you liked it, okay, because the $35 enrollment fee, I'm telling you, you're going to get your money back probably within the first month, just with me as a wellness advocate, because I share so much. But if you decide after that year's up, you want to re-enroll, it's a $25 re-enrollment fee, and doTERRA gives you a free peppermint to say thank you. It's a wash, okay? So you pay $25, you get your free peppermint, and that's the way it is. Every month, every year after that, you get a free peppermint every time you re-enroll. It's a great program. There's a lot of great perks. They have a loyalty rewards program that can earn you up to 55% off of the retail cost. So you can get great discounts on doTERRA's products. They have On their loyalty rewards program, you get free shipping. It's great. It ships right to your door, and you can order when you want. There's no qualification. There's no, just to be a wholesale member, there's no qualifications for you at all. You just need, just having membership, $35 Costco type membership, and that gives you your enrollment for 1 year. And you're not locked in. The enrollment is simple. It's super easy. And then if you decide, maybe if you're on that verge and you would like to, instead of instead of getting you can get an essential oil kit rather than an enrollment. The enrollment fee is waived when you buy a kit. So there's a few kit options out there that I can post in the comments. The Natural Solutions kit is one of my favorites. There's also Family Physicians kit that's $150. That includes beadlets, basically anything you would need. The top 10 essential oils that doTERRA has, including the beadlets, the peppermint beadlets and the On Guard beadlets, which are great for kiddos and for car rides and things like that, for boosting immunity and helping with nausea. So get connected. So ask questions, connect with me. If you're interested in sampling, like I said, send me a comment below or private message me, and we'll talk about what your specific needs are, so I can get you the right samples. Okay, I don't want to send you some generic samples that you're like, I don't even know if I'm going to use this. Well, I promise you, you'll use it. But I want to educate you on the product and maybe give you something that's going to be specific, targeting your specific needs here in the moment. So be sure to include your first and last name if you're going to, and then when you PM me, we'll work out addresses and stuff like that so I know where to mail it if you're not local. And the most important thing is get connected. So final note real quick, I am offering a promotion from this live class here, and anybody who watches it. If you are interested in enrolling with doTERRA, either as a wholesale customer with that $35 enrollment, or you want to buy a kit, either one, I'm going to give you a free gift, okay? It's going to be called the Essential Life Book, okay? It's a great product. It's a great resource to have when you're learning about essential oils. It's like an encyclopedia, okay? And it includes all of doTERRA's essential oils and their supplements and their products, how to use them. It also goes by ailment. So if you have a specific issue you're dealing with, say it's an autoimmune issue, you can go to that specific issue and it's going to give you a regimen, tell you what to use. It's a great resource to have. It has sections in it that talk about pets, recipes, gardening, cleaning, spa, like everything. It's a great book to have if you're interested in learning more about essential oils. And then anybody who is enrolled already or has enrolled with me, but maybe their time to re-enroll is coming up, or maybe it's past and they want to renew, I'm going to give you a welcome back intro kit if you decide to re-enroll from this video. And it's going to be doTERRA's intro kit. So it's going to include a peppermint, a lavender, and a lemon essential oil. Just say thank you for renewing your membership. And then if there's anybody who is local here to Utah that would love to have a class or is interested in hosting a class that where I can come to their home and teach them or teach their friends and family about essential oils, you can have a hostess party. Then I'll have a hostess gift for you as well. So with that, I just want to invite you, again, connect with me. If you are interested in enrolling, contact me today or, through this weekend as you watch, later, and then we can talk more about what your specific needs are. And I just want to thank you for your time today and encourage you to look things up, to take note of the things that you heard maybe today. And then if you have questions, just comment below. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.